Hi everybody, we're back on another episode of Melly's Couch, and I have today a man with many hats. He's a rapper, event curator, tastemaker, gamer, major sports fan, cannabis connoisseur through the Kief collection. He's also involved with Flush the Work, WGW, and he's the busiest man in Chicago. Yung Tact.
Yay! That was cool. Thank you, Melly. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a long intro. It took about half my note card.
I've been doing stuff for a while, so like, you know, when you start stacking up those banners, you know what I'm saying? It's good to hear someone like understand what we're trying to do.
There's a lot. I was doing a lot. So it's kind of hard with so many different banners, as you say, to like pick one to start. So I'm going to kind of start with the first thing I found, which was back in 2004, which was you did a show at Tonic nightclub.
Oh my God, yes.
So how, did you perform that one? Did you curate that? How was that one? Because I just found that you did it, but not any other.
Yeah, so that was my actual first time performing ever. Okay. I had met this dude through my brother, and like at the time, Tonic was like one of the most popular clubs in the area of Pontiac, Michigan. Mm-hmm. You know, the radio stations would come there on Friday nights, and you know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of a big deal. And you know, being that we're from Pontiac, Michigan, by the way, Pontiac, Michigan, not Pontiac, Illinois, because that's crazy.
Get it right.
Because that's crazy. Pontiac, Illinois is crazy. Like, how did that, like, what happens there?
Please, if you know, tell us.
Yeah, send us shout out to Melly Starz and let us know what happens in Pontiac, Illinois. But Pontiac, Michigan is the home of battle rap. Like, some of the greatest battle rappers in the fucking world are from Pontiac, Michigan. That is where I honed my rap skills at. But anyway, Tonic nightclub. It was the most poppin' spot. Friday night, I got the hookup. I hit this dude up. I met him through my brother, and like he was like, "Yo, you want to perform?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" And he's like, "All right." And we get there, and he made us go first. Oh, and it was me and my boy, and it's my first time ever rapping on stage. And like, I don't know what happened, but like, I like never believed in my lyrics more than I did at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
even today.
Yeah, because I was afraid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and like that at that moment gave me the confidence. I was like, you're not bad at this part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like your rhymes aren't there yet, but when it comes to like getting in front of people and letting them know who you are, like you killing that.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's what that picture reminds me of. And that was also the night that I learned the most important thing about being a rapper: don't ever bring your girlfriend to a show.
Oh.
That is when you're first starting off as a rapper and you're like trying to like get your toes wet, because you don't know who's gonna start being attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, at some point, like, and it's not even like, oh, I'm gonna hook up with this person or something. It's more of like, when you're being an artist for whatever reason, you have to like somewhat seem available. Yeah. You know, like in the eye of like consumers. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I go out and meet someone and I'm like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, not that I'm like it's on that, but if I come off as, you know, being available, that's like sort of marketable in a sense. You know, especially for a local artist, because like they can touch you, so you're like right there. They're like, oh yeah, he's right down the street.
So what happened
that night?
Yeah, that you learned not to bring girlfriends.
Okay, so long story short, I had some friends who came to the show with me. I was living at this like hippie house commune thing, like on 7 Mile. If you know about 7 Mile and fucking Woodward, there's this like holistic restaurant healing place there. I was like renting a room in one of the houses, And it was a super cool experience. It was like humbling because I had to like get it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? Like, but everyone was cool. I learned about like, you know, like sweat lodges and like holistic stuff. Like there was like, you know, a lot of information. Dr. Bob was the guy that ran it.
Dr. Bob,
it's name bro. Is just like what? No, like at this point, that name has like a certain stigma in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Bob, like kind of got caught up with some shit later on. I'm not too familiar with like his back, like the end game. You know what I'm saying? But it was like when I was there, he was super cool. You know, it's like this white guy. Like if you could imagine what a Dr. Bob would look like, you got it already. Like super cool guy. But yeah, I was staying over there and I had some homies come to the show and like my this girl I was like with at the time, she was working at the restaurant, in the hippie house or whatever. And I said to her, because I had a rule, like pretty much like at this time I didn't have the rule, but this was like my first. I was like, you can't come. I was like, because I don't want you to like tweak. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to be able to just like do what I gotta do. That's my first show. It's in Pontiac. All my friends from high school are gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? like, so you can't like like I don't want you to come because I don't want you to possibly do something that could embarrass both of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because she was a little feisty on that end. I deserved it though. I was like probably doing all type of fuck shit. But anyways, it got bad. And fucking, not even bad, like, there was a girl there from, like, high school that I had seen, and, like, we had this long-running joke that I was like, oh, blah, blah, like, what's up with us? And she was like, oh, when the cows come home. But after she see me perform, she was like, the cows are home. And I was like, what? And, like, I didn't even, like, know what was happening, because it happened all so fast, and, like, my girl was, like, kind of standing, like, by and saw it all. This bitch put a cigarette out on my neck, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, security, get her ass up out of here. And they fucking snatched her up, and she screamed like, I can't believe it. I'm like, dude, like, this is so embarrassing. I did not end up hooking up with that girl. Okay. She was totally like, what the fuck? No, she was like, what the fuck? You're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, like, I've been like eyeing this girl for like almost 10 years, and now like that moment is ruined completely. Like it sucked, but lesson learned. Lesson learned. Like, that's don't bring significant others to the show.
Fucking way to learn that lesson. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was not fun.
Fuck.
That's probably like the most important lesson I would say for any young up and coming rapper is like, do not bring your girls to your show. Unless she's bringing like 20 people, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, you guys might just go in as partners, you know what I'm saying? And like make the money because she's cool as hell too.
Yeah. So you didn't really, I kind of saw online that you started rapping in 2005, like after you did beat making.
Yeah, okay.
So what was, how was beat making, and do you still make beats?
I don't. I make beats in spirit. You know what I'm saying? like I fucking
in your brain. You think about it.
There's a point where like I just like didn't keep up with the technology. I started off like the first beat I ever made was on MTV Music Generator, which is a PlayStation game.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, I didn't even know that existed until I saw your post, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, dude, that was. Like just a backstory of like 2005 was the time where like I didn't really know like what I wanted to do in life, and like so I was making a lot of different decisions, and I was making beats probably like 01, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I stopped
that far back.
No, there was no internet really. Like I honestly was like, we used to play Dreamcast online against people, and we would plug it in through our phone line. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like the most remarkable moment in life. I remember playing. We would fucking play people online on our Dreamcast, like 3-on-3. They had like street ball you could play, and it was like we were so blown away, and that's the first time we ever seen someone like glitch the game out, like have like a fucking. They had this like glitch move you could do where you shoot like a fadeaway backwards shot on 2K, and it would like always go in, and like it was like, dude, this is crazy. Like gaming is hardcore.
Yeah, and you still do game because you still stream now, which is why I said that you're a gamer. Because like I get your little Twitch notifications.
Yeah, thank you for subscribing or at least like following me or whatever. The fuck.
I hop in sometimes depending on what I'm doing.
I'm still working on that lane. So the technology curve is like it's expensive to get into streaming for real. Like I like gaming and like, but I would rather stream and then have gaming be secondary because a lot of stuff I want to like chop it up. Like it's hard to like do it on the Xbox where they have it because you can't like put other media up there. Yeah.
What's favorite gaming system
of all time?
Yeah.
Sega Dreamcast. And that's like
that kind of makes sense.
It's like a second.
I can see that.
It's a second like 1A. We'll say is probably PlayStation 2 because of how like remarkable it was.
That was really good. I think that might have been my.
Like we played the fuck out of PlayStation 2. Like PlayStation 2s were like the most stolen item in the history of America. I'm not a thief and like but I fucking definitely stole a PS2. Like just because they were so easy to grab, you just like just needed this thing like immediately. Yeah. Like it's statute of limitations. That shit is like 5 gens.
I think we're good. We've reached past the statute?
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't even know who I stole it from, so they can't catch me.
Oh, there you go. So you're such a gamer that you incorporate a lot of it into like your music. And your first rap group was the Simcity Mizfits.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
shout out Simcity, man.
The first release I found was August 4th of 2006 with Dark Tapes 1, and then you have like 6 of them. Okay, so
that's so basically this is the era of mixtape CDs, like
when we would burn our own CDs kind of thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. LimeWire was out, so we were stealing beats from there.
I was on LimeWire
and like BearShare. And like, I'm definitely like aging myself, but like
I'm aging the fuck out of myself now.
But it's cool though because I was there. Like you guys know nothing about it. That's why, honestly, why I think music's so fucked up right now is because we have too much access to music, and it's not like looked at as really like fine art anymore. It's more just like disposable content. Yeah. And
when back in the day, like when we were growing up, it was like you really had to sit there on LimeWire, find the right file, download that shit.
Finding the right file is crazy.
And then hope that it's still the right one when you play it.
Right.
Then burn it on a CD.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you have a CD player to put it in.
That was epic. Yeah. Epic time for sure.
Now you just go on Spotify or wherever and boom, type in some shit and everything appears. Like there's no. It's just way too easy.
Wishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so yeah, SimCity.
Yeah, SimCity Mizfits. Yeah.
We this is the era like, so we were getting like these mixtape like J Arms instrumental like tapes, and I didn't really rap at this time. It was more of just like I'm around, and like all my friends were like into it. My boy P6, shout out P6.
P6, yeah.
Shout out Sam Hill, yes, yeah. You already know. J Stone, the VIP. He came in like a little bit after me, but me and him are both Tauruses, so like that's gang. I think our birthdays like 2 days away from each other.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so J Stone, there's Coop, shout out Coop. He's actually in the hospital right now. Yeah, I gotta call him back. He wants me to go get him some Jordans. So shout out Coop. Okay. Because the 17, Carolina 17 is about to drop. Hopefully that wasn't today. I don't think it was, because someone would have fucking hit me up.
Somebody would have said something.
But yeah, so it was that we were just doing music at first, and then my boy Segs is like a fucking mastermind, and he like always tries to like bring in like everyone to like a focused energy. Yeah. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? I after, like I said, I did that show, and then now all of a sudden I'm a rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally like, when I say I'm a rapper, I mean like I'm doing rapper stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to the studio, I'm writing rhymes, I'm sitting listening to beats all night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that was I had already won. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm a rapper now. Like, oh, this is lit as fuck. Like, I don't have to like do anything but just be a rapper. I could just, you know, make music, and like now I can go be able to take people my songs and shit like that. So we started selling CDs, and so Dark Tapes is the reimagining of like the collection of that music. Like, we were just doing stuff and dropping it, and Sace like is a hoarder, and somehow was able to like keep all that music. Like, it's so old. You know what I'm saying? Like, the date, like holding data for that long, like having access to it, and like a hard drive not corrupting or whatever. He's been able to move it from different generations. Like, it's been
wild.
Fucking 20 years, and that's fucking crazy that you think about that right now.
Yeah,
but I don't really count my rap career starting right then. I was just like rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was trying to like figure some shit out. Right.
But it just wasn't like your career in the moment.
Right. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just thought we was hanging out. It's like a co-op video game mission. Like, oh shit, let's knock out this song. All right, boom.
Fuck it.
You know,
were you going by Yung Tact back then, or
Tactics, aka Yung Tact?
Yeah, I was gonna say
I kept the same rap name.
Tact is short for tactics.
Yeah, for sure.
So why'd you like shorten it?
Yung Tact sounds a lot cooler, and like Tactics was like, at the time people would have like multiple names. Like, I'm Johnny, the rhyme slayer or whatever. Like, even though that's not a very good example, but it was like in that era of like having like aliases and shit. So it was like, you gotta have.
It's just with the times,
right? And the name Tactics was like something. It was like I couldn't like, making your own rap name was kind of like not really the move back in the day. Like, somebody had to kind of like give you a name, but I didn't care, and
you just gave yourself a name because.
Well, they were like, you got to call yourself something, and I was like, you know, and that was before the time of like calling yourself your name and shit, like, which I think is still kind of weird. Like, I wouldn't want to like get famous and be like, yeah, Ronnie Matthews, and be like, dude, this is awkward as fuck.
I'm gonna censor his name so you guys.
Look that shit up, because I'm a real nigga.
JK. I don't go by my real name either, but my real name's like so common too. It's like, even if like people knew my name, good luck trying to find me, because there's a million Melissas out there.
Right, that is a pretty.
It's a pretty common name. Yeah. So you have like so much freaking music, because Jesus.
Right. 2005.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna go through every single thing, because we'll be here for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like bring up some random standouts.
Okay.
And you can talk a little bit about each of them.
Standouts is fire.
Okay. Stuff that stood out to me. 2020 climate change album.
Right.
What's the deal with that? Like, what was that about?
Me and my boy Say So. Shout out Say So. He fucking he came out of nowhere and like was just a friend that like I was cool with, and like we just like we did music, but like we never really did it together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he actually is probably if there's one person that I can fucking literally give credit to for like my success in Chicago, it's him. Because he literally like drugged me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like every place to go and meet people in Chicago, and he's super like, you know, like he was tapped in, like, and I was like, damn, like hell yeah. Like this is my boy. I met him in KZoo, and like he moved out here. I didn't even know his family was dead ass like lived out here. So I was going to Naperville. He was living in Lyle, and like we just ended up like being like, we were already cool, but this made us like super cool. And like, you know, we went through it all together here. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking ups and downs, from relationships to fucking like just in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen a lot, and we grew together like as fucking like friends in this world. Like he's fucking in LA right now. He doing his thing out there. Shout out my boy Say So, my brother. But yeah, climate change. We moved into my boy's Mike's house in Uptown. He had this dope ass fucking like loft, and like we like skateboard in the hallways, and like no one ever fucked with us. Like we had like a little balcony rooftop area. We would grill.
Nice.
It was like the funnest shit. But like that began like the infiltration of Chicago, and that was the music that we were working on during that time. You know what I'm saying? I had just broke up with my girl. He was doing whatever, and like so we both moved into my boy Mike's crib. This makes it even crazier. Like, so my friend Mike, shout out Mike. I knew him from fucking middle school.
Oh jeez.
And fucking.
I feel like a wild story is about to happen.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I knew him from middle school, and like I knew like I saw him on Facebook, and like I was like, damn, like he lives in Chicago, you know, because I'm trying to at this point like any like, person I know, like I'm trying to reach out to, like, yo, what the fuck, I need help, like, you know what I'm saying, like I just need help like knowing where to go, you know what I'm saying, like how do I move around, like who, like what's going on, you know what I'm saying, and he was like, yo, come link up, you know, and he had this crib in Uptown. And I was like looking at his Facebook. I'm like, damn, I wonder if he does drugs. And then like I clicked on his pictures, and he had all these like kind of like trippy kind of photos, like art that he made type shit. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, he fuck around. And he's from Detroit, like Metro Detroit area. And like if you're from there, you do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you're from there, you do drugs. I honestly like don't know many people who are actually like really like sober. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like coming up as a youth, we were all fucking around because Michigan got drugs. Like it's known. Shout out to Michigan. But yeah, so climate change. It was that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like that time of like we're in Chicago now. Like I'm trying to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the new rebirth of like Yung Tact, a solo artist, no White Girl Wasted, no SimCity, just me. You know what I'm saying? And like that was like kind of and he was like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And his beats were fire. We were still working out the kinks on like getting like real mixes and shit, because like as much as I love rap, like I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna. I noticed. Like I love music, but it's not my everything. You know what I mean? Like I love living a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And rap is just something that is fun for me to do, but I will never stop because it gives me serotonin. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no feeling like
there's very little things that give you serotonin nowadays.
I mean, I get serotonin from a lot of stuff, but there's not much. I'm
just saying in general.
Right. There's not much like. There's not a lot of better feelings than like having a good performance, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like the ultimate, like not even ego boost, it just makes you feel like, damn, like, hey, you know what? You're pretty good at this, or like, you know what I mean? You're able to like affect people in a way that other people probably wish they could. Yeah. You know, so I appreciate that shit. Yeah.
So another one, Live 95.
Yeah.
You dropped that in 2021. Mm-hmm. Got 8 tracks on it. Standout track for me is Do or Die.
Right.
Because
that was the first song that I made for that project.
Okay. So tell me about that one. Because I've seen you perform that one even today. Like.
Yeah. Do or Die was so like I'm fully invested in this Chicago thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting beats from a dude from Michigan, from Detroit.
Right.
And I'm trying to recreate, and with that project is like, I wanted to do a hip hop project. You know what I'm saying? Like all of my stuff I had been doing since White Girl Wasted, it was kind of like hard rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do something that was more like nod your head and kind of vibe out shit.
There's definitely a switch.
Right.
With that.
Because that's like my favorite kind of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really necessarily like the hard shit like all the time, because it's like kind of repetitive now, but that project was like I wanted to focus on that. Do or Die, the song itself, Twisted and Do or Die, the song Do You Wanna Ride? You know what I'm saying? Do you wanna ride? So that's like where the Do you wanna ride? Jump inside, like it's do or die. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, I was like, oh, this is my ode to that song, like to Chicago, and like, oh wow, that's Chill calling me.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Chill.
Shout out Chill.
So
do or die. Yeah, we're do or die.
Do or die.
Do or die.
It was like, that was the song that kind of like started that project, because I got a bunch of beats from my homie Mefta. Shout out Mefta. He's actually doing a lot of shit. He's dope ass producer, like just music guy. He's very, very versed in the arts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that guy. And he sent me a pack. And he actually said, this pack got sent to a bunch of people, but I'm the only person that really like was like, can I have these? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Woozy did one of the beats, I did too, but it's okay because he's my brother. Shout out Woozy. Fucking love you as well. that's all. No, because like it was like we all fucking like, Woozy said some shit to me a couple weeks ago, and he was like, dude, like we helped like actually build the scene, like because we had so much fucking like pull on the other side of the state that it gave the rest of the state credibility because they could slide out to us. And then now we slide into Detroit easy because everybody's coming up at the same time. Yeah. And like it was just, he was like, dude, we created a scene in Kalamazoo. There was none. He's like, and then when we left, it was gone. Yeah. And I was like,
I feel like Kalamazoo is probably like not the easiest place to create a scene.
Hell no, it was hard because we didn't even know what we were doing. Like, so we didn't even know how to really approach it. We kind of just were like, hey, we're genuine people. Please let us do stuff here. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, please. Like, I mean, like, for real, that was the energy. Like, I mean, like, yeah, because we're like, we know you guys need money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so don't fake the funk. Like, we can make money together if you give us an opportunity, and they did. So, dope. So Line 95, Do or Die was great. Yeah. There was a song that catalyzed the whole project. Every song had to be at least to that level. I felt like for that to make the tape.
Definitely. So another, I guess, standout project is Thank Tactics Day 3. Oh, yeah. You have 8 tracks on it, released in 2022. So why 3? Well, is there 1 and 2?
Yeah. So 2. So 1.
Because I didn't see those.
So St. Tactics Day 1 is. It's on Dat Piff.
Okay, that's why.
Which doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, that's why I couldn't find it, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Everybody, I'm supposed to be on Xbox today, so all my fucking friends are calling me and like, everybody wants to hang out. Everybody wants to hang out. It's Saturday. Like, so much shit to do. It's like the end of the summer. Chicago's awesome. Yes. Definitely. But St. Tactics Day 3. Part 2 came out. That is out. Part 2's out. It's just, it's got me with the coin. The coin.
Okay, I did see it.
That's
okay.
2.
I remember
And 3 is basically, honestly, me and Kung Pao's first like real like collaboration on like a sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did music before. Well, no, my boy did that. My boy Andrew Cesar did the mix on. Yeah. But I was talking about like on the
like on a production,
like what like he like we kind of both understood like he brought something to my voice like sonically like that I hadn't experimented really with, and I was like, dude, like this is cool. I need this because it gives me like a newfound way to like make stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to rely on this like outdated form, like, in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, I was doing a bunch of punches and shit like that, and like he just let me like do that, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like, for whatever reason, when you're like doing sessions and shit and you're like punching, it's like I feel like it's annoying because I'm old school, so I'm like, dude, just go write it. Just do it, like, just go write it down and then come back when it's ready. Like, but I understand why they do it that way now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. It's real. Like, you can't recreate that energy when you're in there and you're vibing and you actually just like hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can practice it over and over again, but you'll never be able to recreate that energy at that time, like the tone, like the timing, like everything is when you're in that moment, like that's what it is. But so KP did a few beats on there. I got some beats from my homie Dragonite. I forgot. Oh yeah, he liked the Mortal Kombat tape I did. So he fucking.
You do a lot of like.
That's the
like
thing.
Nerd themes. I'm gonna say.
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
It's not like just gamer. It's like
no, you gotta be in the know to know, like type
yes.
shit. Like we're not just like blatantly ripping shit off like the Mortal Kombat album.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, my shit's called Deadly Alliance because it was me and Blaze, and like that's like the easiest.
I was gonna bring up Deadly Allowance.
Oh yeah, so
Alliance later with Blaze.
St. Patrick's Day 3.
We're there. We're here.
That's what Dragonite. I got beats. He really liked the Mortal Kombat tape, and he sent some beats to Blaze, and then we, then I was like bought like a pack off of him because I was like, I fuck with your shit. He's got like a West Coast kind of like sound, and he was like making like this weird shit, and I was like, let me get it, and I sent him a download for the Outlaw Star. You guys know what that is? Outlaw Star?
Yeah.
The cartoon.
The anime.
I sent them like the soundtrack for that and was like, here, this is something you could make beats off of if you need, a different idea.
Yeah.
And he made a few. It was fire. There's some of my favorite songs that are on there. I did some shit with KP. I got some little homies on there. So that was fun to like play with those type of ideas.
Yeah. So will there be a St. Tactics Day 3?
Hell yeah. What the fuck? Oh yeah, hell yeah. It was like this one I wanted to be like a jersey because it was like March Madness.
Yeah.
And it was like, so we kind of went away from the coin and like.
And then it was like green themed too, I think, right?
Yeah. It's always going to be.
So it made me think of like St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's where the I took.
Day,
so that is where. So I released St. Tactics Day 1 on St. Patrick's Day in whatever year it came out. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
But
and we can't find it though.
Well, I have it.
We can't find it online.
I'll leak it. I don't know. It's on that Piff. I don't think you can search it anymore though, because they went to like the cemetery of the internet.
Yeah.
But
R.I.P.
Yeah, that Piff was fun.
It was fun.
But yeah, that's there's gonna be wait, I forgot what we were saying. The
St. Patrick's. Yeah.
4. So no. So the reason why it was just like I released it on St. Patrick's Day, and I was like, it was like St. Tactics Day, and the homies were like, that's cool. And like at the time we were in college and shit, so like St. Patrick's Day is like the fucking like that's like the NBA finals. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a big holiday.
If you've never been to a college town or lived there, St. Patrick's Day is like the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna meet all the super hot girls, and like they might be fried enough that they might like talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out there. This is your chance to shine. You know what I'm saying? College town. Yeah.
St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick's. Like St. Patrick's Day is a big deal. Like I love St. Patrick's Day. It's fun time. I don't know what gets into people, but like I'm here for it. Like I'm always just down for like a good fun, like a good, like honest, like
good time.
Like a good, like just everyone just like being cool. Right. Like it's just like everybody's chilling. Like I hate when people get drunk. Like that's a part of it. But like when people get drunk and then start getting like aggressive and shit, that's when it's like,
that's
okay,
when things
this is not, what are we doing?
Yeah. So we mentioned KP, and he's in studio today.
Yes, sir.
He'll be on the couch eventually. But you guys did a collab tape with 5 songs, 100 cones.
100 cones, yeah. That was actually the first time we did stuff together.
Okay.
But it was like, he came over, I had a bunch of raps that were already like kind of done. And I was like just like his beats, he has so many fucking beats that I was like, this one go great on here. They even went better than the shit I probably wrote it to type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is fire. And like, we did that shit in like a couple days. I think I fucking wrote one song and all the other stuff was already rhymes I had. And it was so fast that, and then he was living down the street. So it was just over every day. It was like, fuck that.
And then you have a music video for the dance, but you dropped that last year.
Yeah.
But I don't think you filmed it last year because you look young as fuck. Like, especially with like
it was
the glasses and everything.
Yeah, I'm found out I'm like probably 30% Native American.
Oh,
like that's probably like, and that's like a modest fucking. It's probably a modest number. I don't know. The government's fucked up and they've been like lying to people for years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Business solidarity.
See, I gotta learn that shit. So now I'm more with Kyrie now than I ever was. Like, Kyrie, man, shit, man, I get it now. I understand. Like, we should be more understanding of like our heritage. Like, not even saying that I'm like not from Africa, like, but I don't fucking know. Like, the people I know that have done research, they definitely have told me that like we are, like my family specifically is like Native American as fuck. Like, and I get it. I'm old as hell, but like I can't even grow a beard or nothing. Like my shit just like this, and this is what them niggas look like.
I feel like I've had people tell me I might be like part Native American too, just because of my looks. But I've never like looked into it.
Right.
I want to, but also like how legit would it be?
I mean,
like,
you gotta have people who like you gotta have actual like
I gotta trace it.
Family like accounts like that 23andMe shit. I don't know
exactly. Like I
don't know why I just feel like that.
So speaking of, we're still on KP because y'all do a lot of work together.
Shout out KP.
Shout out KP.
He fucking
don't sleep.
He reinvigorated my like music life because once Say So moved to Cali, I didn't have like a person that I could like just go like, hey, can you chop this sample? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was a struggle for getting beats for a minute. Like, not that long, because I got niggas that make beats, but like, you know, it's cool to have someone like there. You know what I'm saying? Because then you could just like cook and like actually have genuine stuff that's fun and like, you know, not be out doing bullshit. Right. I have a sound now, like that's kind of pretty much like, I know what I want to sound like and like how I want my shit to sound and like who I'm pushing it to and like, you know, I'm very secure in that. Like, it doesn't matter like to me about people's opinion because it doesn't, like, music's so wide open now. Like, people like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Miles, for everyone, you know, Miles has fucking probably 100 million subscribers on fucking, you know what I'm saying, or fucking listeners on whatever stupid ass platform they're using to rate artists. So like, and not that, you know, Miles sucks. I think he's fucking a person. Like person. I mean, it's shit funny as hell. Like, what the fuck? I understand why people would listen to that, but at the same time, it's like it does a lot of. I think it does more harm than it does good. You know what I'm saying? Because people look at stuff like numbers matter to people who don't understand art. You know what I'm saying? Like you could say, oh, this person has this many listeners. I'm like, dude, but they follow this person so they can go to the party and like play like a goofball or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is listen to this one. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's cool. Like, the music is like that. You're able to do whatever you want with it. Yeah. But
I bring up KP again because you locked him in a room for like 3 days to do To The Max.
Oh hell yeah. We fucking, dude, I actually don't want to. I don't ever want to go back to that. To like that, like what we were doing like during that time. That was like very like end of the world type of shit. Like, we were acting like we had.
Because you guys had limited time. He was going to Miami.
Right. But it was stressful. See, yeah, it was so stressful because like, no, we had fun, but it's like, it was just
but you were you were kidnapped. Well, KP was kidnapped.
He was, and I was kidnapping my own sanity as well.
was more like I'm so married to the game.
You can speak, I guess now.
We're both so married to the game, and it's just like chain reaction. Just starts going crazy. Recording for 3 days. We used to rent the studio out for a whole week, not sleep all week, and record all week.
Okay. I was sleeping. There's people that worried about me. I was sleeping. Don't trip.
KP.
No. I'm saying that's what I. Yeah. So when you bring this element, we had 3 days.
Right.
Yeah. Did you want to did you guys hate each other by the end of this, or did you guys become closer?
It's more like when you're working on a project.
Right. It's like climbing a mountain or something. Like
building something.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, because I feel like after spending that much time with somebody, I might want to stab them in the face.
We was too high for all that.
Usually we record every other day.
Yeah.
At least once a week. You know what I'm saying? And that one was just pure intensity for 3 days. Pretty much. Maybe more than that. Plotting it too.
Yeah, it was mainly just like trying to just figure out what we were even doing.
Yeah.
Right? Figuring out what we were even trying to do. We just kept doing songs, and then it was like, all right, and then I was like, well, we're not stopping at 3. And, and that's when it got dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when it got dark.
We just shot for the road.
Yeah.
Shot for the road was the 4th or 3rd.
I think Shot for the Road was the 4th. No, I think Shot for the Road was the 3rd.
Okay.
And then we did Throw Bands.
Yeah.
Towards at the end. And that's when it was okay, here we go. And then I forgot, I think the last song we did was maybe Shot for the Road was the last song.
Shot for the Road was the last, you're right. But no, I think we recorded in the middle and then we put it.
Right. So what the last song I think was probably
makes sense.
What was the 3rd song? Took a Chance? No, Took a Chance was the second song we did. Was it the one the first song? Was that what we did?
I guess it's Iceland, Took a Chance, blank song.
We did Iceland first, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I think it was the first song, the main song. It was the first one. It's the last song that we made, or the 3rd to the last. The fourth song. No, there was honestly, it was fucked up. It was fucked up.
Revisit this album.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully
we
you
can
heard it
get
here
it cleaned
first.
Up. He said it. So
get ready to be locked away for another.
He got
3 days.
all the stuff. So yeah, we definitely should. And it's not even on iTunes because I just uploaded it one day because I was just having a.
Not on iTunes.
I don't think they're gonna let it on there because I uploaded MP3s.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Because I was scared. Honestly, you know why? I was scared.
Oh.
I think it's on there.
I don't think so.
Please. Back to the music. We're getting through the standouts.
No, that's good. Oh yeah, for sure.
Klondike with what?
Klondike,
Was that the other track?
No, that's not another. This is a different track that we're talking about, unrelated to KP. This track was actually on Shade.
Shout out KP though, man.
Yeah,
we love you, KP.
We do.
You do much more than just make music.
You don't get your flower. He doesn't get his flower.
You're fucking.
That's
literally.
He does a lot. He does a lot.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you, KP.
Thanks, KP, for all you do. We love you. We love you. Kind of. When you don't stress my life.
Oh shit.
No, I think I have a song on Klondike too, but
oh yeah, not your Klondike. His Klondike.
No, my Klondike on Marie.
Yeah,
Marie.
And that song made it to Shade 45 Radio, The Drive. So it's kind of a different style. It's got a little EDM style beat.
Yeah. Yep.
So how did you make it onto the radio? Was that your first song on the radio?
No.
Okay. So tell me what your first song on the radio was.
No, that was the first song for Marie. I shout out Nassim Williams because he hooked it up. I never at any point in my life ever thought that I could get on Shade 45.
Right? We did it.
Yeah, real shit. That's why I was sometimes with the music stuff, I'm damn, maybe if I like tried a little bit harder, like you know what I'm saying, like
just a little bit,
try a little bit harder, like you know what I'm saying. But that's like really my personality, though. Like I don't.
You're so chill about stuff. You're like,
well, because I don't really want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't really want to be famous. Like that shit lame as hell. When I was in Kalamazoo and like kind of we had like college town fame, it was weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I would meet people and like they would come off so fucking disgenuine or just like fake.
yeah.
And like, and I don't know if it was because I was like protecting my energy and shit, but I was very welcoming to people, but they would like say stuff to me. Like we would like do like shows and then like have an after party and like dudes would be like taking pictures of us, like, but like sneaking in and taking pictures. And like, I was like, went up to the dude like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm just trying to capture the night. I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, why? Like, why do you care so much about this? He's like, man, you guys are dope, and this is a moment for like. And I was thinking in my head, like, oh, these niggas don't have people
like,
that do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, I kind of like took it in a weird way, but then I like also realized that maybe I'm just like analyzing it in a way of like from where the scene of where I came from and like how people are so like. They're trying to find a way to like, you know, but it was still weird though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not like, you're just taking pictures and like, not even like being like, hey, smile. You're just like snapping stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was the behind the scenes
it's like
aesthetic.
But I guess
no, I think that's maybe what he, like, I don't know, man. People like, but that's what, like, I feel like he's trying to use me because he did. Like, I ended up doing a song with him that ended up getting on a fucking a mixtape that went to South by Southwest was a bunch of dope ass like Detroit artists.
Yeah.
Like it was super crazy. But shout out Goody Boy Flood.
Anyways, Shade 45 radio.
Yeah, shout out Nassim Williams. He got me on there. Klondike was the song, the last song off Marie. I think I bought a bunch of slots because that's how it goes. So you guys know. You pay. You sometimes you don't, but you pay. Don't let them lie to you. Like just pay the bread, bro. It's not expensive if you're cool.
If you're cool.
Now, if you're not cool, it's definitely a lot more expensive. But,
so be cool.
Yeah, be a
money.
good person, and like good things will happen to you.
Yeah.
Like you'll meet people that won't try to like finesse you all the time. You know. So be genuine, be real, be yourself, because you don't gotta fake it when you're being yourself. So people will, you know, they'll see that that's really who you are and they'll respect that. And that's probably the most important thing I've learned in doing music. And don't bring no bitches to the shows.
No bitches at the shows, please.
Don't bring no significant other. Okay, you can bring bitches, but don't bring a girl that you're interested in, that you want to like build something with. Don't bring her to your shows. Like it's just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If she likes you already and she doesn't even know you rap, like keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying?
You're not lying, because technically it is work.
I mean, it's just not, it doesn't really mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever and do music, but if you're, you know, trying to figure out how to do it immediately, don't bring girlfriends to shows. Yeah. And then also, you don't want to bring a girl to a show either, because then, like, what if some dude is, like, way cooler than you? You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, she looking like, this dude's really not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could probably find a guy that's better, like, at rapping or whatever. Like, there might be just a nigga dancing there that, like, fucking, she's like, this nigga can dance. It's, like, good as fuck. Like,
or he got better style, or
right, yeah.
Who knows?
You just gotta be careful, man. Don't be bringing your girls nowhere, except for to the movies or something like that. Don't
bring them to work.
Right, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, don't bring your girl to work.
There you go. I like that one. Speaking of like cool people,
on a shirt.
Yeah, don't bring your girl to work. And in the back is like,
it's like bring your pet to work. Don't
bring your girl to work. Speaking of cool people and being genuine, you did a song with Wilhelm Duke getting to it. And in the description, the reason I bring it up is because you say, meet cool people, make cool shit, repeat. And I think that's like what you do a lot in like this space, is you just meet cool people, make some shit, and then
yeah, relationships are paramount. Like everything that I've ever done in life, like I didn't understand it when I was younger, but like the more people you know and the more like genuine interactions you have with people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been lucky enough to like understand that like knowing people is almost like it's about who you know than what you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could be the smartest nigga ever, but if you don't know where to go put where your brain's the most useful at, or who can help you get in those positions, then you're stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's always been about like finding people in the community that like I can easily like talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't have an ego, that aren't like pretending like they're this like persona. You know what I'm saying? Wilhelm Duke is that. He is not. Wilhelm Duke is like, that might as well be his real name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like he's like, that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not, his raps are who he is. You know what I'm saying? So like I fuck with him. I fuck with his like approach to music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I was introduced to him when he was like in a duo.
Yeah, like, Bombay Boys.
Yeah, back in 2019, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
but like virtually, like he
I wasn't really
too.
I wasn't too familiar with their music like that.
I did a review on it. So
he's just been around and he likes basketball.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Shout out to all the hoopers out there, all across the world.
All across the world. Special stairs too? Is that what it is?
Oh, special strains.
Strains. There we go. I can't read my own handwriting. You said this is an MF Doom like tribute tape.
Yeah.
So what's the significance of it to you, and like, what inspired you to?
When I was back on ecstasy, back in the day when we were popping pills, like the good ones, like back in like probably this is like when I like started doing my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was like doing the SimCity stuff, and then I started doing my own stuff, and like we were like stealing beats off the internet now. You know what I'm saying? Like technology had fucking
advanced.
We're like getting like whole like packs, like big beat tapes, like like real high quality like audio stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like not this ripped off the internet shit. Like ripped off like YouTube. Like we were getting like the actual fucking like files. Not like the actual like track out files, but like yeah. And MF Doom made a bunch of special herbs volumes, and they were just like beats that he had done throughout the years. And when my homie Say So moved to LA, I didn't really have a producer like right like there was people I fuck with, but I kind of like stopped fucking with a lot of people because motherfuckers would be bullshitting. And like the sounds just weren't like sonically, like they weren't what I was looking for. And I got on those. I went back to the well. That was something that I had done back in the day. And I was like, dude, I need to tap back in with these. Oh, and I had started growing weed too. So it was like, oh, I'm gonna call it Special Strains because it's weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing weed now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Kief collection.
Yes, we're gonna get into that in a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Special Strains was basically like being like kind of like a marketing thing to kind of start pushing the Kief collection.
Okay,
you know,
makes sense.
Another part 3 is Special Strains 3 is coming soon too.
There you go. We got a lot of music coming soon, as you've announced here. I don't even know if half of this is in the works, but we're just putting it out there.
Special Strains 3 is definitely not in the works. Like, it's not written, and neither is the St. Tax's Day 4. But they're definitely gonna come.
They're coming. Right? We just don't know when or how, but we're gonna get there.
We're definitely gonna do a trilogy for Special Strains, and then that's gonna be the end of it. But definitely St. Tax's Day is going to be a forever thing.
Yeah. So This next song, I don't know how to bring it up because I don't know this person's like moniker, but it's our homie. You did Hot Coffee, and it's like a GTA vibes on the cover. It's from the Vault.
Oh yeah. This is
I don't know what his
John Harv is his name.
Harv, yeah.
His name is John Harv, but yeah, John Harv is his name.
That's okay.
He's the homie as well from Michigan. Kind of, you know, we're like, me and him are like he's lived a lot of different places and shit. John Harv is one of the dopest rappers I've ever met, and
he just doesn't know that apparently.
Yeah,
he
no, he's just like,
he just forgets it.
No, he's just one of those people that he knows. I mean, not that he knows, but like he doesn't have the confidence that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I think he should. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's probably being more of a realist than me. And like, I don't look at rap as like who's better than someone, because that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what you say, because I'm gonna go in my fucking room and I'm gonna listen to whatever the fuck I want and be like, everyone's like, Kendrick's better. Well, I don't know. You're telling me that, but every time I go to the crib, I'm playing Drake. So I don't know what the fuck you telling me. Like I get it, but I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Kendrick, I'm like,
I feel that though. Like, I listen to my playlist and like Kendrick comes up and I'm like, yeah, he's raw as fuck, but I'm like, this is not the vibe. And then Drake will come up and I'm like, yeah.
You used to call me on my cell phone, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you can say whatever you want. Like,
so I get that. I definitely get that.
Smash.
I get that. So since it's like GTA vibes, how do we feel about GTA 6?
I have a Rockstar tattoo on my fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is...
It's your life.
Your lifestyle.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle.
I mean, if you know anything about me, you know that GTA is literally where most of the inspiration for my rhymes come from. I rap about GTA stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a criminal. I mean, I was at a point in my life for sure, but
that's the past.
Yeah, and I like don't need that shit in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? So GTA 6, man, I'm just happy that I'm alive. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like I'm just happy that I'm here, and like I'm like pretty good health. Like I don't feel like I'm like dying or anything. So like we're good. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we're gonna make it until like mid level, like 7 to 10 years into the game. Like, you know, like this is exciting for me. Like GTA is like the greatest game ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like from OG, I'm OG GTA. Like I talk about stealing again. So I got a stealing story.
Of course you do.
Well, this dude fucking deserved it. Like that ass. Dude 100% deserved it. So went to this dude's house. One of the homies from high school. I went to Waterford Kettering. It's like a suburb of Pontiac, which sounds crazy to even say that because Pontiac is a suburb of Detroit. But anyways,
it's a suburb within a suburb.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say that. We'll say that. We'll just try to keep it like as. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Okay.
So
I'm trying my best.
You know, there's a homies in the neighborhood, whatever. We go to this one dude's house. He has GTA on PC, like the game, and he fucking puts it in, shows us it. I'm blown the fuck away. Like GTA, not 3, GTA 1, OG GTA, top down. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm blown away by this game. You can do so much shit. It's so much fun. You don't even have to play the game. You can just drive around and get into it with police. Like, it's super fun. So we dip. He brings GTA over to his boy's house, like our boy's house, and we go over there to go play some No Mercy or WCW versus NWO. I forget which one it was. And we go to play the game, and you know, you could like adjust like the characters' names and shit, like and like all the black dudes in the game, their names was like Monkey and like Black Nigger and shit. And I was like, and I looked at him and he was like, bro, my brother did that shit. And I was like, I looked at him like, all right, man.
But
like,
you left
whatever.
it, even if your brother did it. You
no, but it's like it's probably his brother's game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, white kids in the suburbs, they racist as hell.
Yeah,
and like, but that's funny to them though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I understand. Like, we make fun of white people too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I get like being high as fuck by a 16-year-old, 15-year-old kid. He's like naming all the black people fucking gorilla nigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking racist as fuck. And like, black people don't do that, but white people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's funny to them. Like, they find humor in that shit. And like, that's just, it is what it is. So, you know, like, I played the game with him for a minute, and then I was like, all right, I gotta take off. On the way out, I had to steal that GTA. So I was like,
honestly, when you said he deserved it, I was like, what could this person possibly have done to deserve it?
And it wasn't even the dude.
But now, I understand.
He deserved it. And I needed that game. So I went straight home, put that bitch straight in the computer. Boom, boom. I was like, School, shout out to School. I was like, School, come check this game out. Come check this fucking game out, dog. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, we driving around, killing people, got blicks, like fucking GTA was crazy at the time. Like, we had never seen anything like that. And it was so much fun. And I was like, hey, that's a part of the game. It's, you know, there's consequences for things that happen in life. Like, you know, and that dude, unfortunately, he got the racist, he fell under the racist cloud that day. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be in it. I'm gonna be a nigga today. Like, I'm from the West Side. I was out in Waterford, Michigan, but I'm from the West Side, and I know a stain when I see one. But I'm retired from that life. We ain't doing that no more. We rich now. We rich niggas.
Exactly.
With jobs and shit.
Yeah, and houses and cars.
Like, right, exactly.
Exactly. So last standout song before we segue into the next thing, which I left this for last because it kind of ties into the next segment. Lode Runner video. I just want to know, was that filmed at Enjoy?
Hell yeah.
Okay, because I saw it and I was like, wait, that looks familiar.
That is definitely shot by my homie Sexton. He's in Louisiana now, but one of my closest friends, like, cool ass dude.
Yeah.
He shot it for me. I was like, man, shoot this video for me because I need a video.
I need a video. Let's shoot right now. Let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had the Montclair coat that my dad gave me in school, like both Montclair coats for Christmas last year or 2 years ago. And I was like, I gotta shoot a video immediately before this thing goes back out of style or I lose it or like feathers start popping out or something.
Oh Lord. So speaking of Enjoy, you're also like an event curator.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the only reason why I still rap. It's because I throw shows.
Yeah. So I just want to know, were you actually gonna copyright White Girl Wasted in 2009?
Dude.
Or were you just fucking around?
No, so like, yeah, we should have, honestly, like, to be completely honest, but we didn't know what the fuck we were really doing. And people kept being like, you guys should trademark and copyright that. And we're like, dude, like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, we have like a million ideas. We don't. But then, like, I had too much say. And then, like, we were like running around, like, talking about meth lab and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I don't know.
There's a lot of Breaking Bad professor references.
Yeah, Breaking Bad for sure was Breaking Bad was like the catalyst for the idea of like how I was trying to like market the music I was doing. It was like, okay, this isn't like pure, like, you know, this is meth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this music's not good for you, like, but it's fun and like we're gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
together.
Right. Exactly. Like, we're in for the ride. It's like, and I was like Breaking Bad, like, hey man, we out here trying to get to it. Like, you may not like what we talking about, but we about to talk about it. So, and we're pushing like a whole like scene, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. Yeah. It was fun.
So what was your first, like the first show that you curated when you moved back to Chicago?
I threw a show with Cash the Cushman, Weirdos Gang. I want to say Roy was on that show or Jinx Natural. I forget who was actually on that show because they fucking pissed me off at that venue so bad. Like I've never really had a venue try to extort me like at the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like not let my artists in. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're dead as fuck, like this bar dead as fuck, Sylvie's Lounge, weak as hell. I don't even know if that bitch still open no more. Fucking weak as hell. They try to finesse me. And I ended up literally finessing them. Cause
y'all deserve it.
No, they did. They try to hold my people. We were spending bread in that bitch. And they like try to like not let people in. Try to say we couldn't smoke weed on the side of the building, all that other bullshit. Like, dude, leave us alone. Like, let us do what we do here, and you're gonna have a good night tonight. And then the party started getting more and more packed,
Yeah.
and then they were like worried because they didn't have security, and they thought it was gonna be like a problem, but it wasn't. And then they tried to shut us down early, and we just kept going.
Damn.
And I was like, dude, fuck you guys. You're not gonna stop me.
Literally.
And they didn't. And then the person that was bitching, they like sent them home because I guess the owner got there, or like not the owner, but the son came in and he's like, I sent Sylvie home or whatever. And I was like, fuck this place.
All right, well then.
But no, shout out them for giving me a chance, and it was a good look when I first got out here.
Definitely. I want to know, how'd you start working with members of the Treated crew? Because you made that.
My name is Tactics. I don't know if I want to give this away because it might seem like I'm like conniving or scheming or something like that. But I had people that I like wanted to work with when I moved out here.
Yeah.
Mike Terra was one of them.
He's fucking
if not
dope.
the one, obviously like Sir Michael Rocks is like my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Probably like the reason why I even like started rapping about the stuff I rap about is because of the Cool Kids. Because it was like, oh, I don't have to say I got guns no more. Like, cool, because I don't have any at all.
Yeah. So we can't give them the tea on like why or how, because I couldn't figure out how you guys started working together. So I was like, maybe.
No, it was it. So I came here and I'm like, how do I make myself valuable?
Right.
And
Same.
I have connections in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like I've thrown shows. I work for Live Nation. Like I know a lot of people who do cool stuff in Michigan all over the state. So the thing I learned immediately about people in Chicago, they have to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stay. Like once people know you, once they know you here, you gotta dip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all know me? All right, see you later. Like,
bye.
Because I'm famous now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I have to make it look like I'm never here. You know what I'm saying? And when I do come here, it's like, oh, only here for studio and like family. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a show maybe, but then I'm out. Like, because I got shit going on. But in reality, it's not like that. And like, but you can make it look like that on the internet.
Yes.
So I was like, how do I help? You know, how do I make myself a valuable asset to the scene in Chicago? I'm like, oh, I got Detroit in my back pocket. I got Kalamazoo, which was like still letting us do stuff out there until they fully like removed the rap. Because I kind of gave it to some people and they fucked it up.
They fucked it up.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful who you.
No, it's fine. I didn't want to go back anymore. Like, like I love Kazoo. It's like my favorite. Like, it's like my hero arc. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to like discover my own like potential there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, hold on. Not even because shout out to everybody, because it wasn't just me at all. I was just the person who got a lot of the credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it definitely was not just me. Shout out to I'm winning. White girl wasted. I'm winning meth lab. Like, you already know what it is.
So you posted, I believe, on your Twitter, X, whatever the fuck that shit is called.
It's still Twitter.
I still call it Twitter, but you know, whatever.
Calling it X feels weird.
It's just weird. It's weird as fuck.
Yo, bro, did you get, like
follow me on X? like what?
Pause.
I mean, it should be just called XXX.
There you go. It should at this point. At this point, actually.
Like I'd be like, you know what? I ain't even mad because I don't even gotta like. You already know once you start scrolling, like you're gonna see. You might see something.
You're definitely gonna see something, but that's not what we're gonna talk about. You said making they own flyers and making themselves the headliners. You kind of. I know you were talking shit.
Twitter used to be a safe space.
It used to be a safe space,
no.
but somebody accused you of doing this yourself. Did they not?
Wait. We're
gonna run it back. Okay, you were talking shit on Twitter, saying that people were they own flyers and making themselves the headliners.
That's crazy.
But then I believe that you were accused of doing the same thing at some point.
Damn. Okay. Well, I don't. Did I do that?
Yeah, I believe. I think you told me about this.
Go ahead. What's up?
I don't remember exactly who it was or what was the situation. Yeah. Fuck. I'm trying to think. I don't remember who accused you of it, but you did tell me one time, like, oh, they say that I just like, or somebody asked me if I just put my name on flyers.
Oh
just
yeah.
To, like,
oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
We can air it out. Like it's
there's
no like
I wasn't sure.
Like there's no.
I don't remember exactly.
There's no weird energy about it. Like I'm like as honest as I can be about a lot of stuff when it comes to like the scene in Chicago. Like unfortunately, like there's people that want to take advantage of artists who don't really know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And like don't really know like what it takes to like throw an event and like, you know, like curate some shit. So there's people that will definitely like fucking will eat off of you. You know what I'm saying? Like they will literally like can't like
I remember exactly
they'll
what
fucking
everything now.
No, it
just clicked.
But it's everyone. Everyone is doing paid open mics. That shit is fucking weird to me. Like you're literally like charging people just to rap at an open mic. Like no disrespect to what you guys are doing, but like that to me that goes against the culture. Like what are we really doing?
Like of what an open mic means.
It's not an open mic. This is a paid performance.
Yeah.
I'm paying to perform. Like, and then like, you know, it's just I've been in the game for so long. I know a fucking money grab when I see one. You know what I'm saying? Like you have 40 people, 20 people performing at a show and they're all paying $40 to rap. That's crazy. Like that's a racket. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. And like I get it. I'm not trying to expose you because like people aren't smart enough to go get their own shows or understand that all you gotta do is fucking email the fucking booking agent of a venue and say I got $500 or $800 or $1,000 and fucking book your own shit. But people aren't smart enough to go do that on their own, so they'll just pay $60 to do 3 songs at a show where 17 people are in the crowd that actually would be listening to their music, potential fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there might be more people there, but half of them are artists. And if you know anything about artists, they don't listen to other fucking artists unless they're friends.
Yeah, exactly. And even then, it's a little
it's competition.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand that because I'm from the era of like we respected each other's craft because it inspires me when you are stepping to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody I know or somebody who I've been a fan of and I listen to their music and it's getting better, that inspires me to try to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at it as just like NBA, like we're all trying to be the best. And if you just like all it takes is for you to have $70, you know what I'm saying? And like people will put you wherever, like that sucks.
Earlier this year, you also tweeted, because you know, I did a deep dive. I think you might have tweeted. If I pull this B-Day party off, I'm straight up retiring my own jersey.
Yeah, hell
Was
yeah.
this about Midnite Club?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you did take time off after that show. You haven't done anything else. I don't think you've curated any other events. Like you've performed and you've been focusing on your music stuff, but like
I've been helping. Nothing that was just like me, like dolo type shit. Even though Midnite Club was definitely not just me. Shout out Melly Starz. Okay.
Shout out me.
Yeah, so Midnite Club was fucking cool, man. Like,
yeah.
That was the culmination of like stuff I've been trying to do for the beginning of me like ever throwing an event. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, like Sir Mike was like
your
the person I looked at is like, so before it was Fabulous, like, you know, like Fab.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like, all right. So like Fab to me was like the greatest, like he could do both. You know what I'm saying? Like he could make the songs that the girls like, but he could also make songs that were like, niggas be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, that nigga spitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I looked at Fab as like, all right, if I could like try to model my rap stuff like off of him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then once I developed as an artist, I realized like, I'm like, okay, Fabulous is like a really pop rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and like, which is not a bad thing to say because he can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? But he realizes where his fucking bread is baked, or is that the term? Where
his bread and butter?
Well, if like where he gets his money type shit.
Yeah.
Like, so like I understand
we're
that.
Right along the quote.
Yeah.
So you did take time off, and I'm gonna say that it was pretty noticeable because the summer there weren't that many events.
I mean, Chicago's a hard place to do stuff at. Like, and to be completely honest, I don't blame it on the scene necessarily. I blame it more on the state of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking crazy out there, man. Like, honestly, like, it's not safe. Like, you know, it's really not. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. The city is not safe. Like, for just people who just, you know, want to hang out, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta be moving around. Like that specific area, like that we were working in, is a little hot right now with just like consistent violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's after so many people get shot in the same street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel comfortable having my friends come to places like that. You know what I'm saying? If we're that close to these type of things happening, and in good conscience, I don't want to like have people congregating in those areas, because who knows, maybe I have a homie who maybe gets hammered and like falls asleep in his car and then like wakes up to go take a piss and then somebody fucking robs him in the alley. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't like that part. So, you know, but it's hard in Chicago because they don't fuck with rap shit, period, unless you're like tapped in. Like,
which you clearly are.
No, I just know people. I've been in Chicago for a long time, so long enough, and I know how to like talk,
how to maneuver. I
know how to talk. I say the keywords. Everyone talk about keywords, like it's AI type shit. That's really how it is. Like, I know to say the words that get people who know the business to like, okay, he knows what he's talking about. Like, I know how important it is to have a venue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you can just be like, hey, I need to do a show, because like, I want to do shit like that. I used to work for Live Nation, like with a third party corp company. They didn't want to hire me to Live Nation because like conflict of interest, because I was low key doing the junior buyer's job. And like, they didn't want to really like acknowledge that, which I get it, because like they'd be like probably like, well, why are you even working here? Like, but I had to do that to understand like this is how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta kind of like get fucked in the ass, like, no homo, pause, double. Like, but you kind of have to like be a bitch to get to the point of where like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to get to this point, like, you gotta compromise a little. No, I don't even want to use that word. I'd rather say be a bitch, because Like compromising makes it seem like, oh, I had to compromise. I had to compromise my integrity. Like, and that's really
compromise my morals.
No, and that's why I left Detroit, is because it got to that point for me to where like I knew that like if what I really wanted, I knew what I had to do to get it, and I was like, I ain't gonna do that. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
Because like it's not gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens if I'm in that situation and now someone else has control over like my situation? You know what I mean? Like I couldn't do it. So that's why I really left Detroit, because I was like, this is over for me.
Yeah.
I peaked out here, and like I need to get out of here because this isn't gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then of course Detroit is like the hottest city for music right now, and like, but that's cool though, because all my homies are still there.
Exactly, you still have the
and
ties to Detroit.
Right.
So, are you gonna get back into the event space at some point, or did you officially retire the Jersey?
I mean, jerseys get retired all the time, and people come back. I think it was just maybe
New Jersey.
Like, yeah, I could come back 45. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like I just wanted to like show everybody that like I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand the culture. I understand like how to talk to these white people in these fucking offices. You know what I'm saying? Like they scary as fuck, and I get it, because if they fuck up and somebody gets shot or die or something like that, that's on their reputation. And like once you get, you book. I don't want to get.
Let's not get too. If
you book that circus. You know what I'm saying? You win the 3 rings. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to get tapped into that either.
Yeah.
And that's why I had to step away, because like people weren't understanding like that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why you guys aren't at that level yet. You've been doing shows here for 10 years and you're still doing these little same places because you haven't done good business in the sense of like, to where you can use that to fucking catapult yourself to a higher plateau.
Like you got to leverage what you've done for bigger and better opportunities.
You know, and I'm not hating on nobody, because I watched all you. Tactics is my name. I'm fucking strategic as fuck, and I've seen the game played in every different way, like from the suburbs to college town to big city to almost bigger city like Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like that is now gentrified into like a Wicker Park type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to know how to play your cards and know where your cards even are valid at. You know what I'm saying? So like, to me, that's the most important part of that equation, is like understanding like what you actually have to offer. And the scene in itself is like, I feel like no one really understands that here. Like it's all about, are we making money?
Yeah.
And I get that.
I think sometimes the scene out here is like they put money over the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think to be successful, you kind of got to put culture over the money, because the money will come. So random question. Do you still remember the rap you did for your social studies class?
Hell no, hell no, hell no. I do not remember that shit. I do remember the beat that we rapped it on though. It was a Crisscross Tonight's Tonight beat.
Not tonight's tonight.
Tonight.
Oh Lord.
That was one of my favorite beats.
My cousin says tonight all the time. All the time. That's what you're like.
Oh my God. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Trig. Shout out to Trig.
Hell yeah. No, that was my shit.
Tonight.
Yeah, so that was the first rap I ever wrote.
How old were you?
7th grade, 8th grade, 7th grade.
Like 10,
probably
11,
I was probably 11 or 12.
Yeah.
I was listening to this fucking, my mom was having me listen to this, like, I forgot the dude. It was like this Christian artist, and he like had this like rap tape with like this like cartoon cat.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was listening to that, and like,
yeah, because your parents are ordained.
Yeah, shout out Salvation Army, shout out Katrina and Kim Kendall Matthews. Yeah, dude, I always was rapping, man. Like, I wanted to rap. I just really enjoyed the art form. Like, creating music was fire. Like, just listening to, I love the beats and just like everything about it.
Yeah. So you moved to Chicago, or back to Chicago from Detroit. I'm assuming it's a permanent move because you bought a house.
Never going back to Michigan. I love you guys. I'm never moving back. There ain't enough money there. Like, unfortunately, you guys are like poor as hell, and like I love all of you, but like it's not the vibe. It's just like, no, and I get why people stay there because like it's Michigan. Michigan fire as hell. Like, it's a great place to live, but
just not
like
for you.
I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is my home. Like, this is where I'm from. Like, I was born here. Like, I got Chicago Bull tatted on my arm. It's not because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I grew up next to the fucking United. Like, I'm from like that area. Like, that's my fucking birthplace. Madison and fucking Western.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally where I'm from. So like, I love it.
Yeah.
I really do.
And then you also became a turtle dad this year. Not that long ago. So I brought you, I don't know if you could put this in their little place, but this? I felt it was appropriate.
Oh, hold the fuck on. It's a mystery one?
Yeah, it's a mystery one.
Wow, this is so fire. Hell no, I can't put this in there. These niggas might try to eat this bitch. But I will definitely post this up in the game room. This is so fire, dude. I didn't even know they had these.
Yeah, this is why I said I bring my guest gifts.
Damn, this is so dope.
They just have to be appropriate to the stuff.
This is so fire.
I kind of figured you would.
Biddy Pop, Funko Biddy Pops. I didn't even know they had these. This is cool. Should I crack the mystery one open?
It's up to you. You can do it now, later, whenever you want.
No, we about to crack this open. So we got Leo, Mikey, and April O'Neil. There's like, then they got Leatherhead on here. All right, maybe not. Maybe I'm not gonna crack this. you might have tuned into my whatnot head ass. No, thank you so much, Melly. This is awesome.
Yeah, I figured like, turtles. But I was like, I wanted to get like something for inside their thing, but I was like,
that. They don't need shit in there. The motherfuckers is.
I felt this was better because it's like for you.
It's the most expensive fucking. To start off being a turtle dad is damn near more expensive than it is to start growing weed.
Jesus.
Like, it's so expensive, dude. Because they are like, if it was just one turtle, it wouldn't have been so bad. But I got two.
Yeah, you got two. Why?
Oh, don't laugh. Because she said she was gonna release them to the wild. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Release them to the wild is crazy. Like, I'll just take both of them.
Oh no.
So I only wanted one, but
yeah, but you know, now you got two. So
yeah, and shout out to Chong Chomp and Cheech.
Your name is Cheech and Chong, right?
Yeah, but we're still working. We're still developing last names.
It's appropriate.
We're developing last names. We got Chong Chomp because that nigga be chomping everything. He eat everything, and he kicked the other turtle out of the tank. He basically bullied the one so bad that we had to kick. We gave him the fucking, because since he want to be fucking a thug, we gave him the fucking, you know what I'm saying? We gave him the smaller tank, and now we put the little getting abused turtle in the big giant tank.
Oh,
so you know,
that's how you deal with a bully.
Yeah,
you don't reward them.
But he don't give a fuck because he like, this shit lit as hell over here. He's still lit. He don't care. He like, this is my shit now. Totally. All right, bet.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, turtles are cool.
Turtles are cool.
So they shit a lot.
Oh.
They shit a lot in their tank, but just get a cool ass filter.
You'll be fine. So you have a quote. You see, I bring up quotes and things. I really don't like the rap game no more, but I really like making music.
Yeah.
I just want nothing to do with y'all weirdos.
Yeah, hell yeah, for real. No, it's weird.
Yeah, and then you kind of talk about the Chicago rap ecosystem, where you said it's passive aggressive. You got sneak dissing, gatekeepers,
right. Yeah,
and more.
Yeah, but yeah, that's rap is like commercialized as fuck, and like, you know, it's not really fun to like be a rapper anymore, like, because now everyone looks at you as like, oh, you're trying to go viral.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, like, no, I'm not. Like, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have fans, cool, monetize it. You know what I mean? Like, reach out to them, become friends with them, like, become family with your with your fans. Like, if you don't, it's okay. You can still make music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get fans. Maybe you'll get better if you get out here more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the scene in Chicago is just it's a money grab a lot of the times, and like,
yeah. Do you feel like you're a part of like changing that up a bit?
I can't do shit. I have nothing. I don't want to change the scene. I just want to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be the person that like is comfortable with like not trying to rape everyone every chance I get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, sorry for lack of a better word,
Right, yeah.
but that's how it feels when an artist does a bunch of work and then like has to pay to rap in front of 14 people. You know what I'm saying? That could be potential fans. And then when I say that, it's like rapping for other artists is cool, but if I'm paying $40 to do that, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Now, if I'm paying $300 and I'm rapping for fans of rap, that's different. But if I'm paying fucking $40 to do 2 songs and it's for a bunch of other rappers, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, why are we even, how does this like business model even like succeed? You know what I'm saying? Like, because how many return buyers do you get? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, after I fucking spent $60 to rap 3 songs and I didn't win the contest.
Now what?
Like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Do I come back again? Like, no one's gonna do that, because they're gonna see that this is probably a scam. It's probably already picked who's gonna win, which I've been in those situations. Like, so like, I'm old enough to know that like, just do your own shit, man. Fuck everybody else. Stop jumping on other people's shows. Throw your own. If you can't get 40 people to come to a show, then maybe just like be an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like maybe try to collab with another artist that you like and try to do parties together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So I think I have this right, but I'm not sure. I wanted you to clarify. Flush the Work was a rebrand that you did in 2017 from the White Girl Wasted like, shows. Like, why did you transition from White Girl Wasted?
White Girl Wasted did not work in Chicago. I felt weird saying it because it's so fucking racist here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so racist here. Like, Chicago is like one of the most racist places I've ever been in my whole entire life.
Wow.
And like, but it's like, it's okay though, because I understand it here. It's really like territorial. Like, you have to protect your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really do. And like, you know, there's a lot of like foreigners here, and like, it just makes sense to be racist. You know what I mean? Like,
it makes sense to be racist.
I mean, Chicago's a big city. It's a mob. There's a bunch of corrupt shit going on here.
Oh, there's a lot.
And race it drives a lot of that stuff. So like, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's fine. Like, I respect true racism. Like, if you really just honestly don't like me because of this, I respect that. Okay. But if you just like a racist and like pretending like you're not, like, that's lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people that like, oh, hey, what's going on? And then when you go around, like, fucking hate, like, fuck you, fucking niggers, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right.
There you go. You went to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting for sports broadcasting.
Yeah, scam.
Whoa, okay, that's
scam
not
alert.
what I was expecting.
Scam alert.
I was gonna ask you why you're not in sports.
Fraud alert.
Whoa, wow.
No, I'm joking.
Okay,
the thing about those schools is like it's all about like what you put into it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like thing is, I put a bunch into it, but they were hating on me because I fucking like called them out on their like practices.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to like say that you could transfer credits, and I was like, where? And they're like, oh, you can, and I'm like, where? All right, but where though? And they're like, well, we don't know exactly, but we've had people do it. And I was like, oh, okay, well, where do they transfer the credits to?
Jesus, we've had people do it.
And they're like, we don't have that information right now. And I'm just like, what? But I did that in front of like a whole like
in a public space.
Yeah. Like, and it was like, so then they kind of like hold me on like getting my internship. Cause I wanted to do like the wrestling shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they were doing the wrestling shit. I'm like, dude, tap me in. Like, come on. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, because you're into wrestling, so it wouldn't have been like a difficult transition.
Hell no. And I'm like, it would have been fun because I got fun ideas and like I can like, you know, come with a different style, you know what I'm saying? Other than the corniest like fucking white guys talking about wrestling, like, you know, just doing their standard white guy shit. Like
standard white guy shit. Love that. But you did you were a producer and director on CNTV News.
Is that the College of DuPage?
I have no idea what it is. That's CNTV? All I found. It was like a small little screenshot of you on the...
Oh yeah, we won an Emmy, actually. We won an Emmy for some shit we did about like, about wearing your seatbelts or something. We did like a little, like a thing. We won an Emmy or some shit, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's fire. Like shout out to my squad up at COD.
Yeah, I also saw that you had a Baller TV crew pass.
Yeah, hell yeah. I used to work with Baller TV. Baller TV is actually really dope. It's like they stream like AAU, you know, like semi-pro stuff, like all different types of events, volleyball. I like went to some cool shit at McCormick Place. Like dude, so yeah, we went to the volleyball tournament, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like obsessed with tall girls. Like that's like my fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I love tall girls.
Okay.
So like going there to the volleyball tournament, there's a bunch of tall girls. You know what I'm saying? But you know who else is at these volleyball tournaments? The tall girls' moms. And they tall as hell too. Like goddamn. Like, dude, volleyball girls' moms? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, I was like, and that bitch like, what the fuck? Like, you're the mom? Like, what? Like, I fucking, when the last day of the tournament, I literally was like debating, because my boy's like, oh, I'm about to come up there. I was like, dude, I might have to post up in the fucking hotel lobby, like, bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they here, and they've been looking at me all weekend. And I was like, this might be my chance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
with moms?
I mean, at the time, I was still thotting around, so. But yeah, shout out Bar TV, man. They helped a young nigga get some experience in like doing my own broadcasting stuff, and like, which is probably the reason why I have the job I have now. Is because I did it for 2 years, and they made me like team lead and shit. I was like setting up my own sites. Like it was fire, man.
Yeah.
Like, fuck working the jobs they tell you to work. Do what you love.
Follow your dreams.
I got paid to watch AAU basketball, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
You know, I never thought that would ever happen, like, but I managed to do that for like 4 years. Like, to literally, like, every summer from March till October down there, I would have to be making bread. Damn. Shout out Bar TV, man. That shit literally changed my life. Because it made me not settle for bullshit. I'm like, I can do this? I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
I can do anything.
Right. And they trusted me. I was smoking weed in the parking lot. Shout thanks. Like, hey.
Yeah.
I don't work for them now.
Speaking of weed, like I mentioned earlier, you're a cannabis connoisseur. That's my terminology. I like that.
No, that's
just my title I gave you.
I am.
So we're going to talk about the Kief collection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about the idea, especially for like the logo, because the logo is wild.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
It's a skunk with a weed tail.
Yeah.
That was some high shit. I don't even know. I don't even know
I was wondering if it was or not.
I don't know really where that came from. My homie drew it. We came up with the idea. He drew it. I was like, oh yeah, there. Okay, yeah. So back in the day,
there it is.
There was a T-shirt I used to always see at this like head shop, like this fucking I obviously wasn't old enough to go into, and it said "Chronic the Hemp Hog" on it, and it had fucking like the Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was like.
I almost got you a Sonic. I was between like a Sonic plushie and these
Sonic
things.
plushie would have been fire, but this is more fire.
Yeah, I just felt like the plushie was like. So
I'm more Ninja Turtles than Sonic. Like,
yeah,
I love fucking Sonic, like, but Ninja Turtles is what.
I just felt this was like really different and out of the box instead of a little.
That's
plushie.
so fire.
Yeah.
But
anyways, back to the
yes, logo. Chronic the Hedgehog was like. Fucking, it looked like Sonic, but he was like made out of weed.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I should do that for the Kief collection. And like, I had someone, like a couple different people, like try to send me stuff like, yo, what do you got for this idea? And then my homie from Detroit, shout out Andrew Minor, check him out. My homie Telly K put me on tapped in with him. He does a bunch of cool ass art. And I was like, man, draw me a skunk with his tail made out of weed. And he was like, all right. And then he sent me like some sketches and like some shit. Then he cooked up the final one. And I was like, let's go. It's over.
Hell yeah. This shit's raw as fuck.
Like, it's over.
And you said you were growing for 5 years for yourself. And then you ended up getting like your medical card. How did you start growing?
We was at the bando at Marie, the project I dropped called Marie. Me and Say-So pulled up the homies. I hit the homies up one day just to go grab up like my supplies, because I would go to Michigan and, you know, get a surplus, because Chicago weed sellers are the worst. Like, the weed here is good, but the people that are selling it aren't so good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like homegrown is actually better.
Well, I'm from Michigan, like in that sense, like from like the culture of like weed.
Yeah.
And, like, that's where I learned about weed was in Michigan. So dealing with coming here and like seeing how far behind they are, like understanding strains, understanding like phenotypes and like what that even means, like hash and shit. Like, you know, I used to come out here with BHO, like the shittiest BHO ever, and sell it for like 70 and 8. You know what I'm saying? And people were like, oh my God, like, and I'm like, dude, I paid fucking like $60 for a zip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like no one knew what like good shit was. So like, when the decriminalization came in, I was super happy because I'm like, oh cool, so now I can't go to jail. And because that's all I care about is going to jail. I don't, whatever, fuck that.
I don't think anybody's trying.
Kief collection is basically just me, like all the stuff I learned from when I was growing, and like what I wanted to like take from what people taught me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like,
do you use like the special soil that comes from Canada?
No.
Or you haven't been able to? Do you know how to get it?
I have friends who like who cook up their own batches, you know what I'm saying? And like I have a few recipes myself, but like I haven't stepped into the organic realm yet. It takes I don't have the space really to like be mixing dirt, you know what I'm saying? I guess I could put like a tarp in my backyard and like make it super obvious what I'm doing in my house, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Hopefully next summer I will be, because I want to start.
Is that part of the Kief compound like plan?
Yeah, well, that's a part of just like the whole idea behind the Kief collection started off as like, it's just like an idea of like bringing like all the cool stuff that I like, filtering it down into one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is like Jordans, this is like fucking video games, this is like sports, this is friendship, this is hanging out, this is jokes. You know what I'm saying? This is distasteful drug memes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all the Kief collection is just like my way of being like, this is how I can put out stuff like that. It's gonna be like probably like clothing line, like whatever I do is gonna be under
like
that.
Kool-Aid, merch, cookies, syrup,
nerd
ropes.
Yeah, that's the right. We ain't making those shit no more.
I was like, what the fuck?
It was the pandemic. Everybody, we had to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like
stickers, which I want some stickers. I still don't have a Kief collection sticker.
I'm gonna flood the block.
Okay.
I have a bunch. I suck at bringing stuff outside.
Yeah, clearly. Because I still don't have one.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So speaking
I will mail you some at this point.
Okay. Just mail me when it'll get there faster than like you trying to.
I'm not going outside. I'm staying home until I come back for good. So
okay. All right, that makes sense. I wanted to ask somewhat of a personal question. Did you ever name a strain after your mom?
No, not yet. We're waiting because I'm still like trying to just get like the motion going, like consistency, like the same strains, growing them like to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? And like once I get that knocked out, then I can start trying to figure out like doing new stuff. Like the most important thing about growing weed is time. And I don't have any. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't waste 4 weeks on a strain that is gonna be on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like right now I'm just trying to grow enough weed so that I can smoke every day, all day, when I want, how I want, give it to whoever I want.
You want.
Right, exactly. And like just be that person. Like that's what's important for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to buy it. I can't afford to buy it.
Yeah.
Like it's too expensive here in Chicago. Because everyone's trying to get rich off weed still somehow.
I don't know how that. But anyways.
Well, because they're getting $60 fucking pounds from Cali that are sprayed and fucking with cat piss terps. Like, it's all good though, man. Get to the bag.
Yeah.
Like, if you're still smoking that shit, try to do something different.
And I think too, a lot of people forget about the medicinal parts of it.
That don't even exist in Illinois. We don't even need to talk about that because it's all a scam. They don't give a fuck about medical patients here. This is a fucking cash time.
So I shouldn't get my medical card out here, is what you're saying.
You're gonna fucking not have anywhere to go buy weed at.
Oh.
Like you have to drive fucking 40 miles to get your discount.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? Miami, I still had to drive like 45 minutes for a good dispensary.
Dude, the medical game in Illinois is so fucked, man. They let them like, I don't even know how they did it.
Yeah.
Like I stopped paying attention once I started growing my own weed, like to what was going on with the laws, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah. But I mean, weed does have medical purposes regardless of what the state has done to it. For you said a story, I don't know if you want to go into it again, where it kind of helped you with your mom, or like you gave her a little bit.
Shit, yeah. I mean,
like I said, I don't know how much you want to go into that.
It's good. I can talk about my mom. I love my mom, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was probably like that moment, as fucking corny as it sounds, was probably like our probably most important moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I like I'm very passionate about like the healing properties of weed and shit. Yeah. And like just of not like taking like pharmaceuticals and shit. Like I had a Xan thing for a minute, but I didn't know what Xanax was. I was like the first person I ever knew to have them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like didn't know. I was like, oh shit, what are these? Because this dude I used to buy ecstasy off of because I was on ecstasy. We already talked about that. He was like, yo, I got these blue footballs. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, you want us? He's like, here goes 70 of them. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, see if you can get rid of them. I'm like, all right. I go out, I put the word out, like, yo, I got these blue footballs. Somebody bought them immediately that day. So I fucking tried one. It made me feel like I never felt before, you know what I'm saying? And we were on drugs. Like, that's what was going on in that era. I'm like Eminem era, like, kids were dying. But weed helps me with my anxiety.
It helps me sleep. It helps with my pain relief.
I have anxiety. I didn't know what it was as a kid or whatever. Like, my dad would just be like, yo, nose sweating. And I'd be like, what? Like, because I didn't even know what it is that was sweating. Like, because I'm just like going through having an anxiety attack. I wouldn't even call it that. It's just like the unknown. Like, I don't know what's going on. But once I started like understanding like how to be high and have anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, strains started like, like we have strains now. Before it was just like weed.
Yeah. Now it's like, well, this strain helps with this, and this one helps with that.
And that's why I grow mainly, like, because I want to smoke the weed I want to smoke. Yeah. I don't want to smoke some weed that's gonna have me like, fucking, shit, like fucking. Because I've had panic attacks off weed before, but it was because I'm over medicated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fucking did a rap video and smoked like fucking 8 blunts with 3 people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we had to keep getting the shots. And and it's like, we're just smoking. Like, literally and I was high. Like, not a panic attack where I'm like, I'm going to the mental hospital. But I was like, yo, I need a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need a minute, bro. Like, people forget weed is a psychedelic. Like, at the end of the day. Like, don't get it twisted.
Yes. It still has its
psychoactive effects. Yeah. Will have you, if you are on the borderline of being schizophrenic, I don't recommend smoking weed, like, because it could take you there.
Oh, it definitely does. I knew someone who they were schizophrenic because like war, like army stuff.
Right, PTSD.
Yeah, and then they would take the weed and it would like trigger them even more because they would just go off like.
Because we're actually talking and having a good conversation, and it's Saturday, and everyone fucking loves to hang out with me.
Yeah, clearly.
Shout out my friends, man. Thank you guys for making me feel cool, man. Like, so many people have been hitting me up, like, and like, I've always had friends, you know what I'm saying? But like, this new like group of friends that I have now, I really feel like these are maybe like my most like like manipulated friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like
most genuine,
right? Like, we don't like. I had friend groups back in the day, and we used to be like, all right, you bring this to the situation, and so like we'll accept you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but you do a lot of fuck shit, but like you do this one thing really good, so you can hang out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like we all would give and take from each other, like, and it was like very toxic, but it was like.
But now you have a good friend group.
Yeah, because I don't fucking. If you're a weirdo, I'm not. Nah, I won't hit you up no more. Yeah. No disrespect to the weirdos. You guys are good.
All disrespect to the weirdos.
No, they're good. They're good. They good. What they doing? Like, do what y'all doing. Y'all.
I mean, good. I guess they serve their purpose, right? Everybody has a purpose.
Somebody love them. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Somebody love them weird motherfuckers.
Yep.
And shout out to them.
Yeah. So. I want to end off on like some fun stuff here. Still also weed related.
Definitely.
You worked at Live Nation, as you've mentioned a few times.
Yeah, fuck Live Nation though.
Wow, okay.
Big middle finger to the corporations. I'm joking. I love Live Nation, man. Like, I don't have really like
bad blood.
No, hell no, because my homie fucking, I ain't even gonna say his name, but he's still tapped in with Live Nation. He goated though. He fucking goated. Like, yeah. He put in that work, and now he's reaping the benefits for sure.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about you going on a mission to get Schoolboy Q some weed. That's where I was going.
Oh my god.
The weed and the Live Nation. I was.
Hey, dude. Yeah. So, quick story. Kendrick Lamar
and Kendrick
came to Detroit.
Kendrick Lamar.
He came to Detroit for this very first time. At the time, I was like consulting the junior buyer for Live Nation in Detroit at the time, and she hit me up one day and was like, "Hey, we got fucking I got this guy. He's like the next big thing. Dr. Dre's co-signed him. His name's Kendrick Lamar." And I'm like, "Send me his shit, like, you know."
Yeah.
And she sent me Michael Jordan, the song Michael Jordan. I don't know if you guys know, Bounce Bounce, bitch. And
I think I picked the right outfit for today then.
and we were like, "Oh, this is fire," but we were all like, "We like Kendrick, but Schoolboy Q."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q is like the guy that we were like, "What's up with him?"
Yeah.
Like, what's up with this guy?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we get that. Yeah, okay, Kendrick. Yeah. But what about this guy? Like, because he's the one that we saw that we were like, oh, he's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
like,
yeah.
This is fun. This is just for off Michael Jordan. Like, we didn't hear anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And so we go to Detroit. Like, so the show gets booked because we're like, yeah, this is cool. Like, fuck it. Dr. Dre said it. Bet. You know, Dr. Dre is fucking Dr.
Dre co-signed. I mean,
so yeah, we can get him. Cool. And then they're like, oh, well, you know, help us promote it. And we're like, well, can we book any opening acts? And they're like, no.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, what do you want us to do? Just tell our friends to come and like see this person that no one knows?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So we did. And actually, I think we put one of our boys, actually, I think was on that show, Young Aries. Shout out Young Aries. He opened up.
Okay.
He brought a lot of people actually, but they left after he performed. Like, straight up, they left. They dipped after he performed, and I was like, "Damn!" But like, what are you gonna do? They don't know who fucking Kendrick Lamar is.
Exactly.
So like, they don't give a fuck. They came to see Young Aries. Like, he has Southwest on lock. Shout out Young Aries, man. Like, see, I don't know how deep this shit really goes.
Yeah.
And
but on Melly's couch,
right?
We do deep dives.
This is fire, honestly. Can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kendrick came. There's like 12 people there, maybe 20, like at the most. They did a dope ass. They had like a dope set. They did like interaction. It was super cool. It felt like the prelude to what he was trying to do for Good Kid, Mad City. Because like it was like we're riding through the hood where he's like robbing my mom's minivan, and he's like, and it was him and Schoolboy Q, and then they would stop and like freestyle, and it was like literally like
okay.
It felt like that's when it was happening. I was like, oh, this is dope. But then like after when he dropped that project, I was like, dude, this was like that was that same idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hop in the ride with me. We about to go hop in my. It was like he's like, this is my mama's van. And like that's looking how he kind of came, like how he did it, and it was dope. And like we, you know, whatever. But before the show, they were like, "Can you get Schoolboy Q some weed?" And we're like, "What? Like what?
Is that in my job description?"
No, like, not at all. Like what the fuck? And like the thing is, like we had weed, but it wasn't like some weed that we want to give to a rapper, you know what I'm saying? It was more like the homie's weed that he grew or some shit. And like Michigan, like you get zips, like weed is weed, you know what I'm saying? But you know, people come from out of town, you want to make sure you get them some good shit. So we fucking drove all over fucking Metro Detroit area all day trying to find this dude some fire ass weed. We finally get our hands on some decent weed, like that's actually like attainable at that moment. And fucking they call us back like, oh, he already found some. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, are you kidding me? So like, I'm already kind of pissed. Like when we get there, like I'm like, because
on this fucking mission,
and I bought the weed too. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is annoying as hell now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like the show wasn't that good. So then like I'm kind of getting like
even more.
I feel like they're like looking at me like it's my fault. I'm like, bro, how is it my fault that no one came to Kendrick Lamar, bro? It's not my fault. Like, I can't make people come to shit they don't know about. Like, what the fuck? So like, it is what it is. Like, it was cool. He the hookup person, you know, shout out 6'2". Not gonna leave you out, because like, she helped me a lot. And like, she helped me understand the game, like, of how to throw an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, how to like actually like put people around you that will do all the stuff that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, come on and do the thing, you know, because we were doing the White Girl Wasted, official whitegirlwasted.com shit.
All day, I'm gonna be out here soon, man. So just make sure I'm gonna be out heads up. The client is a heads up, so you'll know. Appreciate it. Yo, what's poppin'? It's Kendrick Lamar. Y'all check out official whitegirlwasted.com to dig that. There's some crazy motherfuckers for that name, but I'm loving it, so go check it out.
And we were dropping like, because we were copying off Wiz. They were doing like day-to-day shit.
Yeah.
So we were dropping video stuff like every week. And this was like our biggest thing we ever did. Well, we didn't know at the time because like, but we thought Kendrick was dope. Like, we were like, this is fire.
It's just,
we didn't know that he
like,
would be like Kendrick Lamar or whatever. So like, it was like a year or two later, and all of a sudden Kendrick's like hot, and it's like, and I was like, we all look at each other like, we knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew he was gonna be hot, but we knew, but we didn't know he was gonna be like, we knew, like, possibly the greatest rapper ever type shit.
Yeah, I don't think
like at least
it's kind of hard to tell at that, like, especially in that.
I mean,
era. You think? Like,
there was so many dope rappers in that era. Like Big Sean was just as good as him.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like Drake was just kind of coming into his own. Fucking even like Dom Kennedy was up there. Ooh, like with fucking like legendary artists. Like that was really what it was.
Damn, I forgot about
there was so much
Kennedy.
fire at that time, man. There was so much fire shit.
You said back in June you were starting a podcast.
Oh yeah, that shit is smoked up.
Where is it? What's happening?
It's gone.
Wow.
It's done. No podcast for me. I'm out the game.
Oh,
I tried to, but I dropped the ball on it. This summer, I like literally just kind of like... You
took a step back. You were focusing on the music.
Not even.
Or, no,
I was focusing on me, man.
And your turtles.
No, I just got the turtles a couple weeks ago. Okay, this summer has been for me. It's been for me, man. It's just been for me to just connect with myself.
Yeah.
I felt like I've been like doing so much for other people that like I need to just go back to like just caring about me for a second. Like be selfish about Ronnie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about popping out and seeing people. Like I've seen the people and I see who they are and I'm cool with you. Like like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like I'm in my own like time zone now, like my own multiverse. Like I don't need anyone other than the people I have around me right now. Yeah. And I realized that. And before it was like, oh, I was looking for acceptance in Chicago. And then now it's like, I'm looking at it like, damn, bro, you literally did Sir Mike. And
literally.
Like, who the fuck else is doing anything? And like, and to be completely honest, there are people, but they're already like way past me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if they're the ones doing shit and I'm the only other person doing shit, that lets me know that like, it's not that hard to do it here. Yeah. It's just people don't have that.
Did you get like starstruck that night or like?
No, hell no.
I didn't process anything until afterwards.
No,
I was like
it's
debriefing.
motion. It's moving. It's business time. Like,
I was just on go.
A lot of people I don't get fanned out for it. And if I do, I won't do it in front of people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have loved to have been like to sit and kick with Sir Mike and like, yo, we was watching this musical and like, like all this other bullshit. But like, yo, like this ain't what that is.
Yeah.
Like this ain't a chance for me to fucking hang out with him.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? This is a chance for me to do business with him and like bring
and establish that relationship. Yeah.
Right, which is fine. Like, and then in reality, I know what that is. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just for me to put numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Like we're fucking keeping score, right? Mm-hmm. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
It's a 100-point game.
I didn't process anything till later that night when I got home and I was like debriefing with the team. And then I was like, holy fucking shit. I just interviewed Mike Terror. I just fucking interviewed Rufus Sims. Who the fuck am I? Like, I didn't, like, in the moment, I'm on go.
Yeah, shout out Rufus Sims.
Yeah, shout out Rufus Sims.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Like, in that moment, I'm just like, business, work, networking.
People that makes sense. I don't have to be, I can be myself around Mike Terror and Rufus Sims. Like,
hell yeah.
And they respect that about me.
And they're so chill and like welcoming about it too.
Right, well, they just respect me for being that and not trying to come and act like, oh, I'm a gangster and all shit. Like, no, I'm a fucking fan of rap. I'm a fan of art. I understand how to make these moves. Like, artists is like, you know, they don't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that do that shit. So, like, I know how to do it. Why not fuck with the people that I think should be in those places? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I love rapping, I know I'm not the best. I never wanted to really be the best. You know what I'm saying? I just like being me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me makes me the best because I'm the best me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and nobody else can be the best you.
Exactly. And that's all that matters to me. But I know there are niggas that rap way better than me. And they're dope and they deserve that platform. You know what I'm saying? So if I have the opportunity to help someone else display their shit, I'll do it for the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about. That's how you build a scene, is that when someone's not trying to capitalize on every fucking possible way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you give people opportunities to see like what their talent can bring them, like money-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit with the ops and like Mike Terror and fucking Bruise and Jesus Piece. Like Jesus Piece, the first time I met him, like, he was so nice to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was so nice to me. Like, and he was like, man, thank you for having us out here and blah, blah. And like, and he was so cool. And like, when I got to Chicago, it's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't change. He's like, oh, I was like, yo, I was blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh my God. Like, and at that moment, it was over. Like, cause he got hammered and like, but I was like, oh, it's all good. Like, we fucking like got him a fucking like a blanket and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is like was comfortable. So like, it was all love. Like, everything that happened in Chicago, like, has been because of the genuine relationships I've had with these people. And like, I just never was on no weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people get around like famous or people that have clout and they want to try to like make themselves look big. You know what I'm saying? Like me, that don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, me looking big, like, I already know what I've done, what I'm possible, what's capable, like who I know. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean shit. Like what does that mean? We all just people on this earth. Like, just because somebody fucking rap good don't mean they're more important than someone who fucking can sweep the floor good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just do different shit. People put people up there like that, but in reality, they're just regular people. The niggas might pee the bed still. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, they might have bad bladder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't hold their pee for more than 30 minutes. Like, who knows? Like, there's so many different like things that people like hold reverence to, and I think me being an artist and being in the game for so long and seeing someone like Kendrick Lamar go from like the most humblest dude you could ever meet, like so fucking just like, he shouted our website out, and my brother's such a dick, he was just like, whitegirlwasted.com, and then he said it again, like, whitegirlwasted.com, like make sure you say that shit, bro. Yeah. Like, say that shit with your chest. Like, for real. And like, that's love. Like, I get it. And that's just a part of it. Like, we all trying to grow and like get to that next level of like stars or whatever you want out like of whatever this. Label you whatever you want from this shit. And that's all I really was trying to do with the shows, is like put people on that I thought deserved opportunities. And I didn't realize that when you do that here, people think that they're owed it now. And it's like, oh wait, you didn't realize I was like trying to see if you were gonna like be legitimate about it. Like, so you think you deserve this? Like, no, I did you a favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally stuck my neck out for you with this to see like like how are you gonna play this? Are you gonna then they play it how they play it, and it's like, I don't have no problem with it. I'm happy. It shows me everything I need to know.
Yeah, no.
And but before I appreciate this too, because Melly, like, you helped me out so much with that show. Like,
I like appreciate the fact you even thought of me, because like I said, I didn't process in those couple months that we were planning. I didn't fully process the extent of what it was going on. It was just work for me until after the fact. I was like, yo, that was a huge show. Like, that was huge.
Oh yeah, shout out JUS, shout out fucking Rufus Sims, shout out Freddie, shout out fucking Metra and fucking Sheikah.
Kung Pao.
Yeah, definitely shout out Kung
Siggity.
Pao. Oh damn, my nigga Sig. See, dude, like that's the type of shit. Like I love my homies, bro. Like, people that like really like been down for me, and like you don't even have to do shit. You just have to like just keep doing you. And I'm fucking paying attention. And like, I'm gonna fucking show you love, because that's what happens when you really do what you're supposed to do. When you stay true to yourself, people are supposed to like pay you for, like, not pay you for it, but like
invest in you, maybe?
No, you're supposed to like recoup from your realness. You know what I'm saying? And like, if I'm the person that help people get that, then that's where it's at, man.
Yeah.
And like, I love Sig. He one of the realest motherfuckers I met. And I used to think of him as competition when I first started rapping, because his delivery and like aesthetic was like super chill. Yeah. And I was like, oh, and I'm doing this white girl wasted shit. I'm like, I want to get to that point where I could just be like
so
chill.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to like be chill. Like, I don't want to be white girl wasted. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking not really me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was fun and shit talking and all that, but like, it's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't that guy. Like, I don't need to be like overly fucking hype. Like, I just like kind of like grooving in and like, hey,
just being yourself, chilling. Right. So speaking of like having genuine people around you and like opportunities, I saw somewhere that you're going on tour.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Do you need your passport for this tour?
Not yet. The next one, hopefully.
Okay. Do you have your passport?
Oh, I need to see if I can get one, because I am a fucking former felon. My shit's expunged now, thanks to Michigan for coming out with the clean slate law. Appreciate it. Thank you for saving my life. Wish you would have did it 10 years ago. I probably would have already be like...
You would have been on tour.
Probably would have... I don't know. I think it came at the right time. Yeah. Like,
everything happens when it's supposed to, kind of.
It definitely does.
Are you excited for tour though? Is this your first tour that you're like performing?
Not technically. I've done like tours, but like this one is like a weekend warrior type tour. So like every weekend we're gonna pop out and go to a different town. We're still working out the kinks, but it doesn't start till like mid or late October. Okay. So we still got a lot of time. But yeah, Mo Cyrus. And this is where I talk about like genuine relationships. Like, I've known Mo Cyrus for a few years now, back when he was Uncle Slump. And that was like, Slump Gang was a thing that I knew about.
I remember Slump Gang. Oh my God, that sounds familiar as fuck.
Fucking Slump Gang was a thing. Orlando Coolidge was in Slump Gang. And I knew about these dudes from the internet before I came to Chicago. And Rozzy K, which is a producer that I'm a big fan of. He's like video game god. He makes like dope ass like New York style type beats off video game samples. And that's kind of like what started my whole like flower power like aesthetic.
Flower power aesthetic.
Flower power is like
I don't know what was going on there. I was confused.
Well, I was just trying to make like stuff that was cool. I love video games. Like, that to me is the most. I mean, like, that's just the thing. Like, that's like, why am I gonna like stray away from that? You know, like, let's keep it in house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to go too far to the next level. Try to talk about stuff that don't matter. Like, let's talk about stuff that
you don't know about or like experience.
Exactly. But it's not like, we were talking earlier about the nerdcore shit and how that shit is kind of corny, and like, it is, but you know, people love it. So like,
Yeah.
who am I to judge and say that it's not good? Like, I'm just one person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, we made it to the end.
damn, thank God.
Wow.
Because I kind of got buzzed halfway through that.
Yeah, I have the tendency to get my guests a little drunk.
Thank God KP was here, because who knows what I would have said.
Right?
If I'd have had that whole half pint, I might have been in this bitch talking about Zionists and everything, man.
Gee, we would have gotten here. I promise you, one of my guests is gonna get me canceled.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I won't talk about any of that stuff.
Okay. So this is
I'm
the
off
point.
I'm off.
You're off.
Off the Jerusalem is crazy. Hell no.
I feel like KP's gonna be the guest who gets me canceled. That's the one. When I do his
She called this episode Off to Jerusalem.
So this is the point where my guests, if they're comfortable, if they got something for me, this is where you gotta freestyle. You gotta drop some bars.
Okay.
You gotta do something.
All right. Hold on. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what he got.
Let's see what he got. All right. We're gonna just. Damn. All right. If you wanna ride, jump inside like it's do or die. I don't care if you got you a man, girl, you my boo tonight. Watching how she move it, when you move it, girl, you do it right. Ain't no other choosing, if you choosing, girl, then choose them right. If you wanna ride, jump inside like it's do or die. I don't care if you got you a man, girl, you my boo tonight. Watching how you move it, when you move it, girl, you move it right. Nothing else to prove, so if you move it, gonna. Hey. Hold on, let's
there's
There's
more.
It goes like, I ain't pressed, but I like the way you flex. Wanna jet, we can go have lots of sex, or just chill and play the X. Smokers fest, roll a decks. I got plenty hoes, I guess. Yeah, I got a little coke. Oh, now you woke, but he got my vote. Y'all can ride back home with me.
And there's that.
Yeah.
So
man.
thank you for coming on.
There you go, man.
You gotta thank you her. Yay! This is for you. You read it later because it's impossible to read.
Okay.
But yeah.
Look at that. This is she made me feel like a real star in here today, man.
That's the point.
Man, this is crazy. This is beautiful. I'll get some people over here.
Yeah. So check in with them. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. And follow Yung Tact. I'll put all his stuff here. And so stay tuned. Bye.